Hi, Standard 8 candidates. This is another fine moment. I welcome you to our science lesson. The topic is environment. Our subtopic is pollution. Candidates, what is pollution? Pollution, it simply means the introduction of harmful substances in the environment, like in the soil, water, and the air. Soil pollution, you want to have a look on how soil is polluted, effects of soil pollution on plants, effects of soil pollution on animals, control measures of soil pollution. By the time I am done with the 4-hour lesson will be done, then we move to the next thing. So, how soil is polluted? Soil pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into the soil. Candidates, the soil is contaminated with impurities or harmful substances. When we talk about harmful substances, candidates, they contaminate the soil, and those harmful substances that contaminate the soil are called soil pollutants. Soil pollutants, they contaminate soil. Some examples of soil pollutants include excessive use of farm chemicals, acid rain, untreated sewage, and the human wastes. Then we have oil, inorganic substances like plastic and glass. Soil pollution is also known as land pollution. How soil is polluted? Candidates, the following are ways in which soil is polluted. Pollution due to poisonous gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur oxide, which usually lead to formation of acid rain that falls on soil, therefore polluting it. 2. Improper disposal of human wastes. The human wastes, they include feces and release of raw sewage. 3. Improper disposal of industrial wastes. 4. Improper disposal of inorganic matter like plastics, glass, and polythene bags. 5. Improper disposal of nuclear wastes. 6. Burning pollutes soil by changing some aspects of soil qualities. Candidates, we move to effects of soil pollution on plants. Oil spillage causes suffocation of microscopic plants. They can also cause drying of grasses growing in the oil polluted soil. Plants like vegetables growing in raw sewage polluted soil will be toxic for human consumption. This is because of the presence of many tiny living organisms like bacteria in the leaves. Plastic and glass in the soil prevent proper development and growth of the plant roots. Lastly, candidates, burning soil may alter or change soil qualities, causing improper growth of some plants like tea, while favoring others like millet. Candidates, we move to effects of soil pollution on animals. The following are the effects of soil pollution: death of small animals living in soil and bacteria due to suffocation caused by oil spillage and the burning of soil. Some animals living in soil include moles, ants, termites, earthworms, and groundhogs. Candidates transmission of diseases or malformations. Nuclear waste is known to have adverse effects on animals living the soil and its generations even after many years. Next is control measures of soil pollution. Control measures of soil pollution constitute some methods of soil conservation. One, we have soil conservation include aspects of controlling soil erosion as well as aspects of controlling soil pollution. Candidate soil conservation means taking care of the soil in order to maintain its qualities. Ways attributed to conserving soil are termed or known as or called methods of soil conservation. Candidates methods of soil conservation are as follows. We have avoid excess use of chemicals, fertilizers, and pesticides, avoiding dumping of industrial wastes on soil, avoiding burning vegetation cover, planting cover crops, contour farming, 6. Terracing, 7. Mulching or mulching, 8. Uses of gabions, 9. Planting of trees, and then lastly we have controlled grazing or proper stocking. Those are the methods of soil conservation. Now I want to state each of the methods of soil conservation as I explain. Number 1, avoid excess use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Candidates: excessive use of farm chemicals make soil unsuitable to support plant and animal life. For instance, excessive use of fertilizers may lead to death of plants and animals living and depending on soil. It is therefore important to follow the manufacturer's instructions when applying them. Number 2, avoid dumping of industrial wastes on soil. Most industrial wastes are actually very hazardous. They contain toxic chemicals that may affect components of soil negatively. This may lead to death of living organisms found in the soil. It is therefore advisable to treat harmful industrial wastes before releasing them to the soil. Liquid wastes released from industries are known as effluent. Effluent spells EFFLUENT. Effluents, as I've said, these are liquid wastes released from industries. Number 3 is avoid burning vegetation cover. Candidates: burning of vegetation leads to the following. 1. Increases soil erosion. Vegetation cover reduces soil erosion. Burning vegetation cover exposes soil to soil erosion, agents leading to increased soil erosion rate. Number 2, poor soil aeration. Burning kills small animals living in the soil that usually improve aeration of soil. 3. Soil infertility. Soil infertility, the rich matter in soil called humus, are burnt up, leading to soil infertility. Number 4, planting cover crops. Planting cover crops, candidates: prevent soil erosion by holding soil particles together and covering soil. Some crops include grasses like wheat and other crops or plants that can cover soil. Examples are sweet potato vines and pumpkins. Candidates, now we move to number 5. Number 5 is contour farming. Contour farming, this is plowing of land along contours or across the slope. The crops are planted along the contours. Contour farming reduces soil erosion by reducing the speed of water flow, therefore conserving soil. Number 6, terracing. Candidates: terracing is most suited on very steep lands. It is similar to staircases. Terracing prevents soil erosion by 1. Reducing the speed of running water. 2. Improving water infiltration, the rate at which water drains into the soil. 7. Mulching or mulching. Mulching is the spread of dried grasses and other living materials on the ground as a cover. It conserves the soil in the following ways. 1. It prevents soil erosion, especially splash or raindrop erosion. 2. It conserves water in the soil. 3. It improves water holding capacity of soil through addition of humus, that is organic matter, and therefore improve soil fertility. 4. It also leads to improvement of soil structure. Candidates, mulching has the following disadvantages, because everything with advantage has these disadvantages. Disadvantage of mulching is that mulches can catch fire and destroy the crops. Disadvantage number 2, they can be a hiding site for crop pests like cutworm and rats. So the main purpose of mulching is to conserve water, that is soil moisture. Number 8, uses of gabions. Candidates, uses of gabions, these are mostly used to control gully erosion. Gabions are also called porous dams. Number 9, planting of trees. Candidates, trees conserve soil in the following ways. 1. Acting as windbreakers. 2. Reducing speed of running water. 3. Binding soil particles together. 4. Improving soil fertility through the decay of its falling leaves. Lastly, number 10, controlled grazing or proper stocking. Candidates, a farmer should keep the right number of livestock as per the size of the land to avoid overstocking and therefore overgrazing. Proper stocking reduces soil erosion by ensuring that the vegetation cover is not grazed on the soil level. Candidates, up to that point, we come to the end of our science lesson, whereby we have talked about pollution. I wish you a nice listen. You listen properly. What is pollution? Soil pollution. How soil is polluted. Effects of soil pollution on plants. Effects of soil pollution on animals. Control measures of soil erosion. Soil conservation. Methods of soil conservation. Avoid excess use of chemicals, fertilizers and pesticides. Avoid dumping of industrial waste on soil. Avoid burning vegetation cover. Planting cover crops. Contour farming. Terracing. Mulching. Uses of gabions. Planting of trees. Controlled grazing or proper stocking. I wish you a nice day. I wish you Allah's blessings. I want you to take this online teaching seriously. because it is going to help you in your forthcoming exam. Until next time, inshallah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.